Ooh-wee. Let's kick this video off, everybody. It is cold as heck over here. Right now, ambient temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. Oh, let's go. It's starting to cool back down, everybody. But in that, I kind of forgot to check the temperature this morning. So, I'm freezing my titties off. Cause she cold and breezy with the wind. Well, breezy is the wind, but breezy along with moving around on the bike. She cold. Thankfully, I'm on a Ducati because they are pretty warm bikes. So that is the one thing that I'm kind of just like, In the summer, I hate them. In the winter and spring and autumn, I love them. And I'm just realizing that I haven't done any editing for this week. Well, this week's video anyway. So that's the more shit I need to get done. And I kind of don't want to half-ass it because there's a certain quality standard I want to keep up to. That I don't want to undercut myself. I mean, not saying that my videos are that high quality anyway, but you know, I don't want it to fall lower than where it's at. Considering how much time I spent trying to sort out my gear to, you know, be functional and not absolutely retarded. Oh boy, I hate that smell of tar. Like, whatever they use over here to make the tar, I don't know what it is, the compounds or the mixture of shit that they do, but it smells horrendous. It like smells like toxic chemicals, like just whack in your nose. Ugh. Well, this is a tight squeeze coming up. Alright, white car, yo ho ho ho. A bit too close to the inner lane, dick nozzle. Ah, yes. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you to use your indicators and, you know, do what you're supposed to do when you're trying to merge into another lane. Huh. It's surprising. You gotta commend the car drivers for doing what they're supposed to do when they merge. It's funny how that works. Right. And I just realized I forgot to get me some coffee and shit sorted for class. So I'm gonna have to be paying a stupid amount for coffee. Man, the price of coffee is gone skyrocketing. Holy shit, English. I think at the moment it's somewhere in the ballpark for a regular size of cup of coffee, which is, I would say, maybe 350 mils in a cup. Oh, you c*** of a thing. Holy shit, douche nozzle. Oh, yep. Smoke away. Knuckle. But at least she saw me. And why would you want to smoke inside a car with the windows up? That makes no sense. You just, unless it's weed, you shouldn't be baking yourself in that bloody box. Anywho, back to what I was saying. Which I kind of forgot what I was saying. Because I was ranting about something. Nah. But yeah. Yeah, unis, they really need to work on more portfolio-based shit, especially if you're a creative. Because all this paperwork stuff. Like, yes, you need to do the paperwork to make sure, you know, you're tracking on, well, correctly tracking to what you need to achieve. but the emphasis that they have on paperwork is just not good. Because, like I was saying, the little bit of industry work that I have done, it doesn't run that deep. Paperwork doesn't run that deep. Half the time they're just slapping shit together from a template they've set up just to get on with making the products and things that the customer wants. Because at the end of the day, you got to make the money for the company. They don't give a shit about the paperwork. As long as there's a little bit of a paper trail showing that, yep, you've done all this research, essentially, that's all they care about. As long as the work is getting done, and done efficiently, effectively, and more importantly, monetarily. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. But you can't exactly change the system that's been in place for decades overnight. It's a long, arduous thing. But that's enough of that. I'm freezing. I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna hug my tank and engine block to get some heat. And I'll catch you probably on the way home. A little bit of good news for myself, because my afternoon class is cancelled, so I get to go home early. Well, it's not really cancelled, but the professor has had, I believe, his kid come into close contact with someone that does have COVID. So he ain't teaching today. So because his kid went home, and obviously he went home, he's now close contact. Now, the thing is, the kid tested negative, but the kid is also feeling sick, so he's not showing up to class just to be safe and sorry. And I'm not checking my emails like usual, or at least my uni emails I don't check, because it's like, why would I? When I should have. Yeah, pretty much just said, yep, he's going to be doing the class online, so I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, hold up. At this point, I may as well just go home, log in, rather than sitting in class, or an empty class, and do the same work. At least that way when I get home, there'll be, well, I can make myself some coffee and actually a little snack and all that, and then do the work. So it's just like killing two birds with one stone. May as well just yeet it home. Only difference is class has air conditioning and home doesn't. Oy. Not a bright spot to be pulling over, bud. At least pull into where you can have like the parking bays, you know, in the middle of the road. But yep, so home time, which kind of works out because I was kind of gonna leave class halfway anyway to do my assessment that's due tomorrow. This way I can do it at home, get more work done. Well, no, I'll end up procrastinating and doing other shit, but I'll get more work done, and yeah, have that sorted for tomorrow's submission, and we should be all la-gooshy hay. It's really weird. Temperatures just popped all the way up into the 30s, even though it was like 19, 20 this morning. A little bit of a weird thing to just jump so far and so high, but oh well. Yep, so that's a little update on what the heck is going on, because that means better traffic time for me. Alright, holy shit, I'm not gonna have to deal with work traffic or office or peak hour traffic. So I'm gonna yeet out of here, yeet on home. And that's about all I have for this kind of little snippet. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for always tuning in. And thank you in the future for, you know, doing that jazz. The YouTube jazz of liking, subbing, ringing that bell. Help me grow. Help me essentially get better at doing essentially this, because I'd like to do this more often, which is vlogging, bike stuff, bike life, you know, that kind of stuff. So have a good one, ride safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Ladoosh.